Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut here with Mike Kelly. We're Real Estate Jerky Daily,
And I'm late for a very important date.
but no time to say hello, goodbye.
Hello.
And we'll leave it at that.
Goodbye.
Well,
What happened this weekend?
I was like, I had 3 wishes this year, and so far, 2 of them come true. Trump became president.
Yep. And
The Navy beat Army.
what's the other wish?
Broncos to win the Super Bowl.
Oh, ouch. That's a tall wish.
Yeah, I know, but stranger shit has happened. Look about what happened when Manning was there. We had the dude that prayed all the time when he
Tim
did.
Tebow.
Yeah, he there was no way they thought they'd get into the playoffs, and they got in the playoffs, and then they got to the Super Bowl, and then it was like, oh, how come he didn't show up? It wasn't until the next time they were there that he showed up.
Oh,
Yeah, that one was like, anyway, let's move on.
Everybody has an off day.
Yeah, well, he had
Shouldn't
an
be
off.
during the Super
Shouldn't
Bowl.
be. Yeah, have your off day way before that.
I like the picture.
What picture?
That one right
Oh,
there.
got
Like to
computer.
be there.
I put them on there just for you.
I know you do. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
because I'm so easily amused. Entertained. What kind of news do you have for us?
Well, of course, I have inventory and stuff like that. So, we have, it's kind of packed today. Not really. I'm kidding. We have inventory trends, new listing data, and preview of this week with what the Fed's going to do. So let's get right into it.
What do you think the Fed's going to do?
I don't know. We'll get into that in a second.
Okay.
First, I want to talk about, we're seeing a normal seasonal drop in housing inventory, which happens this time of year. So I don't want people to freak out. But the positive news is that 2024 was much better with inventory supply compared to 2020 through 2023. I don't know if you know that or feel that, but that's kind of what the numbers are showing.
Yep.
This weekly change from December 6th to December 13th went from 690,015 to 682,150. That's about 7,865 fewer homes than we had last week. Inventory fell from 546,424 to 538,767 during the same week last year. So we also lost about the same amount last year. The lowest inventory ever was in 2022, which it had a low of 240,497 homes.
That's really low.
That's nation. These are nationwide people. Yes, the peak inventory for 2024. Let me finish this, then you can make your statement.
Okay.
It was the peak for this year was 739,434 homes, which was better than recent years. Did you have something to say before?
Yeah, it's just from the East Coast to the West Coast and from Canada all the way down to Mexico. That's a lot of states and only 240,000 listings. That's crazy.
Yeah. How many states is that, Mike?
Well, I understand that Trudeau's going to be the 51st governor of the United States.
Yeah, well, we're going to have him come in. Yeah. All right. Back in 2015, there was over 1 million homes available. So that's how much of a huge difference we're seeing.
Yeah.
That's majorly, and we are better, but it is majorly worse.
And as we say over and over and over again, that's why we won't have a dramatic price drop. We will in some areas.
That was easier to say the last time than this time.
I thought about it.
Yeah. Hello, everybody on Instagram and everywhere else you're watching us. Good morning to you. If we look at new listings for last week, there was in 2024, there's 45,284, 2023, 39,613, and in 2022, there's 34,973. I know we went over overall inventory, but what actually came on the market?
Yeah.
That's what those numbers are.
Okay.
So even though we didn't hit our goal for 2024, we're still seeing a positive increase to extremely low numbers of 2023.
And they seem like they're sellable homes. They're not just garbage. They're not. They're very little bank foreclosures. Correct.
Correct. The lowest we've had forever.
So things are.
A day.
Some are turnkey. Some are little fixers, little cosmetic stuff. Some are dumps.
Well, that's like I had one of my clients look at one this weekend with, I'm going to say his name, Mike McClanahan.
Oh.
And it's one of our past clients who also deals with vets,
because
I deal with vets. So send me all your veterans. They looked at one property and it's like, well, they need some work. The solar, when the solar came in, they had a little fire there. So that hasn't been repaired. A couple shingles flew off the roof from the last storm we just had. And the downstairs bathroom isn't finished.
So nothing major.
Why would you put your house on the market with that bathroom not being done?
Because they don't have any money and they don't think they can get somebody to go in there and finish it and then get paid through escrow.
Well, the problem is you can't do that VA. It has to be completed, or it has to be storage or others. Even the conventional and FHA, those are going to be issues.
Can you just put an expando rod across and call it a closet?
You could just close the door and put a bunch of boxes in there. Call it a closet, but you run in the problem. Now you just lost what, $2,500 for the fact that it's a bathroom.
Oh, probably more than that.
No, it's about $2,500.
Is it?
Well, it's like $5,000 for a full bath and $2,500 for a half bath.
Wow,
it's not much.
And guess where you spend the most money? Your bathroom and your kitchen. Yeah.
Pool,
the other one, the pool. They start at $62,000 now.
Where do you spend most of your money? The pool. That's where you spend most.
Yeah.
All right. So we have some key news this week, though.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we have a bunch of stuff coming out this week. This week is a very important Fed Reserve meeting. There's several key economic reports. The Federal Reserve meeting is expected to they're expected to lower the interest rates by another quarter, and this is the short-term Fed funds overnight rates of the banks, not mortgage rates.
Nothing to do with loans,
people. There is a 97% chance of this 25 basis points, so that's pretty much it's built in, and we're really going to watch the language going forward about how they're going to handle it in 2025. That's the
no cussing.
It's not what they do, but nice try. Really, this week we got bond auctions that could change the 10-year level, the 10-year yield, to see where that's going to, and that will affect mortgage rates. Housing starts, home sales are coming out this week, and retail sales is coming out tomorrow. So Wednesday is the Fed meeting, and it starts and permits. Thursday is the final GDP number for third quarter, existing home sales, and Friday is the PCE, which is personal consumption expenditure. I had to look over there because I couldn't remember, which is Fed's favorite gauge of inflation. So that's really going to show where we're going forward.
And that's going to be on Wednesday?
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
And the 10-year, if we talk about mortgage bonds and we talk about stuff like that, we kind of watch the 10-year yield, because that really somewhat affects mortgage rates. I'd say they go on the same streets, but usually go in the opposite direction, sometimes in the same direction.
Yeah.
We don't know. And that's really going to affect whether mortgage rates go up or down. And that's kind of what I have for today. But I did a little summary for people so they could really take a little key out of this. So I'm going to read it so I don't do it wrong.
I want to hear this.
All right. So this week, housing inventory is a drop like it normally does in December, but 2024 is doing much better than recent years. New listings also improving, even though they didn't hit the best numbers we hoped for. It's a big week because the Federal Reserve is likely to lower interest rates by a quarter. There is a 97% chance of this happening. We'll also get important reports about business activity, home construction, and retail sales. How the market reacts to this news will decide if mortgage rates go up or down. How was that? Was that pretty much a sum up?
That sounded similar.
That's pretty
to
much what we just said.
ChatGPT would do.
No, it's actually basically.
Was that you?
Yeah, I would just.
Well done.
Well, people are like, well, you say all these numbers and I don't understand them. So that's writes it right there for you. That's what we just talked about.
I've been doing this with you for what, 2 years now? Almost a year and a half.
Wow.
Yeah, 2 years. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah. Well, basically, the bottom line is don't worry about it. Just talk to me and get people in the contract. That's all you have to do.
Yeah. Just think bonds.
James Bond.
Yeah, James Bonds. And then when he's falling down, rates are doing better, right?
Yeah, because we actually went above our numbers today. So that's why I hate talking about. I don't want to talk about numbers that get people go, okay, well, we shouldn't go look. We shouldn't do this. No, now is the time to do it, because it's going to change drastically next year. The 10-year sitting at 4.40. That's how high we are compared. We were in September 3.65. Just the other day, we were down to 4.18. That's how much we've gone up just this month.
Right.
You know why? I'll say why. It's you damn people buying Christmas gifts. Record numbers, online sales, record number in-store sales. That's telling people, well, they still have room on their credit card.
In the economy, and they do have room on their credit card.
There's been a huge change since Trump's became the president-elect.
Yeah.
And this is just me seeing more people are coming out supporting him. More people are coming out saying, I want to change what we've been going through. I'm going to give money. Somebody just gave a lot of money to help fix the market, do certain things. There's a lot of companies coming out to invest in the United States.
Right.
And that is huge.
Because they see it's a smart investment.
Yeah. And we need it. We needed this stuff to happen. The Republican Party is now the party of everybody. And unfortunately, the Democratic Party, that used to be the party of everybody, still can't figure out who they are. And they need, and again, I don't think this whole party thing I'm tired of. I wish we didn't have parties. I wish we just had, these are your people you can choose from.
That'll
and
probably happen after the Civil War. And, you know, just clean house, get rid of. Oh, hey, thank God Nancy Pelosi fell down, broke her hip,
Did she?
or broke her hip and fell down. That's
Well,
what happens
usually
to
it's
a lot
not.
of people.
Yeah, but it's when they fall down, it's not the fall. It's
It's
the
a
muscle
sudden
trying
stop.
to catch them
Yeah.
breaks the hip.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
people don't understand
some
that.
new news. You must be married to a nurse.
No, that was from I was a corpsman, and
Oh.
I knew a lot of stuff about exercise physiology and everything else because I had to study it and know certain things. Because even though I was only a physical therapy assistant, I did everything that the physical therapist would do out in the civilian
Yeah.
world. But in the military, you just they would come in and sign what you wrote and say, "Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah.
Keep going."
Hey, I'm not happy she broke her hip. I'm really not an ogre. But it brings up term limits, and I guess that's on the drawing board again.
Well, basically, that's the first thing they want to do. If he gets that in, that will fix everything. I mean, the founding fathers didn't think people would stay there forever and do insider trading.
No,
they thought they would
farms to
go
take
back
care
home after 8 years and say, "Okay, enough is enough of this. I want to go back to normal."
Pass the baton.
Yeah, but that unfortunately, people have figured a way to
make
get very
way
wealthy
too much
off
money.
of it. Yes.
Yeah.
It's amazing how her husband is such a great stock picker. And knows exactly when to sell in the market.
Yeah, it couldn't be any of the information she has.
No, that's insider trading for everybody else. That is not insider trading for them. I know we're getting off the subject, and we were.
But that's
really
what I do
focused.
when I don't have numbers.
Take me there. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was just happy that the Broncos won this weekend. I'm sorry for everybody else's team who didn't get there.
Navy won.
Yeah, Navy won. Thank God. I was really.
Were you kind of nervous at first?
No, I knew we were going to win.
Oh, good.
That's why I had those GPTs made. What happened is I wanted to post something, and I dropped an old logo into ChatGPT. I said, update this to 2024, and it created the ones I posted.
Oh, I remember those.
And then I took that one, and I said, okay, now make it Navy beat Army. And it did. And so I posted it afterwards.
I'm going to make those into a slide for our Rotary meeting.
Well, we really don't have a meeting this week. We just have a
we have gin fizzes and mimosas.
No Bloody Mary. It's supposed to be Bloody Mary.
Oh, we can do that too. Oh, that's right. I was going to buy the best Bloody Mary mix in town is called Mama Red's Bloody Mary mix.
There's only a few people like those gin fizzes.
Yeah.
Even though everybody likes them. No, just the old guys do.
I served with my buddy Kevin Hawes at Salvation Army, the Cantry on
He's
Friday.
Getting older people.
Yeah, I'm way
get
old.
More sleep.
I don't know that I'm going to be able to do this much longer. I can't think. And I tell you, it is the best Bloody Mary mix I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it called?
Mama Red's. So Carrie Hunter is an agent in our office, and she came up with this recipe, and it's delicious. I think just enough, what do they call it? Horseradish that's in it that gives it that little bit of tang. And then if you want to make it spicier, we do have Tabasco.
Yeah, well, I like it spicy.
Oh, do you?
It opens up the sinuses.
Anyway, I told her I'd like to buy probably 4 to 6 jars from her.
Oh, she actually makes it.
Yeah, she makes it. They're in these big jars, and
she sell it yet?
Things. No, she's working on that, and she should sell it. She should label it and sell it.
Well, what she should do is find a big manufacturer and license it to them, and then just get paid royalties.
Yeah. Well, her husband is he does sales for alcohol.
There you go. Then make it.
And he's way up there. I mean, he's been
in it
for a long time. I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I mean, I could tell you
because I have an idea for an alcohol ready to drink that would do really well.
Is it blueberry?
Nope. Remember Blueberry Vodka Company around here? What happened to him?
Well, the guy had a heart attack and died.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. And his wife ran it for a while, and then I think it just kind of went boop, boop. That was called Do Good.
No, there was a different one.
Was there?
Yeah.
Oh, was that? Oh, that one.
Yeah. Anyway, you can talk later about that. All right. Everybody make it a great day. We'll be back tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll be here for another hour.
Yep. Peace out.
We'll just talk by ourselves without you.
There we go.
All right. Make it a great day. Thanks for being
Bye.
here. Thanks, Mike.